today is Sunday, and while I typically reserve weekends for not working at all, I had a sick child this Wednesday, and that's when I was going to shoot videos. So since he was sick and I couldn't do that, obviously I got to move some things around, work on the weekend. So today I just got all the kids out the door. They're going to go have lunch with grandma. My husband's going to go get some groceries, and I'm going to catch up on filming videos. So this is a batching day for me. I actually think I'm shooting this vlog, a YouTube video, and 2 podcast episodes, which I'm doing in video form. I'm really excited about this. This is something I get asked all the time. Do video podcasts work? Should I put my podcast on YouTube? And so I'm testing it out right now. So already this morning I did my hair, my makeup while chasing kids, getting them dressed, getting them out the door. Set up all of my equipment here in my new setup in my office. If you haven't seen that vlog I posted earlier about my new setup and how I organize my office, I will link it right up here for you to watch after this one, because I'm going to show you how I shoot these videos. I'm going to leave this camera running, which is actually my cell phone, and I'm going to show you how I read my scripts for my videos. Yes, I write my scripts in advance. I show up here today already knowing exactly what I'm going to talk about. This is what helps me get through my content quick. I can't show up today and script out my content and plan the content and film. I will literally run out of time. And so I am just recording the content. Everything has been planned, scripted, written in Asana and Google Drive. And so I'm going to bring you behind the scenes to show you exactly how I shoot these. So if you're ready to see in real time how I shoot my YouTube videos, hit that like button right now and make sure you are subscribed, because I'm doing more behind the scenes vlogs like this to help you see, behind the curtain what goes on to run a business, do a YouTube channel, create consistent video content while still being a mom and a wife and having a home. So I did just want to show you real quick what my desk setup looks like when I'm filming. You see I got my camera there. I am using my Blue Yeti for right now. I'm having issues with the boom mic on my camera. Got to figure that out, not a techie person. And then I have my script, you see, right on my laptop. So I'm going to be looking at that, looking at my camera, and you're going to see how I do it. One of the biggest questions I get asked all the time is, how do you stay consistent with YouTube content and all the video content that we need to create for our businesses? I mean, video is so hot right now. Everyone's talking about TikTok, Reels, video podcasts, lives, and even with the recent announcement that Instagram is no longer a photo sharing app, we've got to find a way to stay consistent on video. And I know a little bit about staying consistent on video. I've been doing it for over 5 years. I have over 200 videos on my YouTube channel while raising a 4 and a 6-year-old. I will tell you it hasn't been easy, but I've created a system or a workflow that helps me get this content out weekly without being stressed out. I'm going to share my entire workflow in this video. And a little spoiler alert, the way that I do my YouTube content and the way my workflow works actually takes things off your plate instead of adding something else to your plate. And make sure you stay. Okay, so I just finished up shooting the video. It ended up being about 25 minutes raw footage, and the script was about, 5 pages long. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot alternate endings for Facebook, Instagram, and then take thumbnails. So let me show you what those endings look like. So I'm going to turn my camera back on. This is separate. My mic is still on from shooting the YouTube videos, and this is going to be an Instagram TV ending. And I'm going to talk to my video editor here too. Annabelle, when I say, so if you're ready to stop procrastinating on video, I'm going to reshoot that and tell them to go to the link in my bio. So if you're ready to stop procrastinating with video content, finally get ahead of your social media game, and not feel so overwhelmed with all the content that you've got to create, head to the link in my bio where you can get my complete prep system for video success for just $47 for a limited time. If you've got any questions about my prep system or my workflow, or will this work for you or not, feel free to DM me here on Instagram. I would love to answer any questions that you have. Okay, so that's the Instagram ending. I'm going to stop this. I'm going to start it again to do the Facebook ending. Same thing. Actually, for this one, Annabelle, can you go ahead and do, so if you're ready to stop procrastinating, but where I said, and if you're struggling with coming up with videos, I'm going to say, Now, if you've got any questions about whether or not this prep system is going to work for you, feel free to leave a comment below this Facebook video or send me a message here in Facebook. I would love to answer your question to see if this system could work for you or not. I'm going to guess yes, but again, if you aren't sure, please feel free to message me here on Facebook. Okay, now I'm going to take thumbnail. So what I do, let's turn the sound off so we don't have this massive sound recording. So the sound recording ended up being 30 minutes long. We are going to switch my camera now to photo. And I already have in my Asana workflow what photos I'm looking to get. All right, so this one did really well. So I'm gonna have to take my laptop here. But I also want to do, let me go back a minute. Yeah, I'm going to do it with my laptop. So we turn the camera to self timer. All right, I'm going to shift to the side. I'm going to grab my laptop. Stickies. My editor, my graphic designer is actually going to take this out so that we can put what we want there. We're going to hit self timer. I don't know if I like that one. No. All right. So see, I'm just taking a bunch of different angles with the computer. Faces. Oh, that one's good. Okay. Then I'm going to take a couple of me, because we want to use it in different places, right? Facebook, Instagram, all of that. So I'm going to go and do... No, that one was dumb. So... And it seems weird to do this, but it works on YouTube. And I'm going to do another pointing one. And since I have my camera's screen pointed to me, I can kind of see this as I'm doing it. Okay, so I got a couple of different options, and I'm going to move on to the next video. I left you hanging. It's been about an hour and 15 minutes since I filmed a YouTube video, and in that time, I shot a video podcast episode and another video podcast episode. The first one I shot in that same blue shirt, so I didn't even change my shirt, and then I changed it for the second episode. And how I'm filming these video podcasts, which is a total test. It's a case study for me. I'm trying out to see if it works. As I use Zencastr, so I'm going to tilt the camera over this way a bit. Bear with me. And I had my webcam set up here. I have my mic set up here, and I just recorded right into Zencastr. We're going to pull the audio to put on Stitcher, SoundCloud, all of those, iTunes. And then I am going to put the videos on YouTube to test it, to see how it works. Past results that I've seen is podcasts on YouTube just don't perform well, but I've had a lot of people asking me about it, and I want to get the data for myself. I want to try it out myself to see what works and what doesn't. So what I did is I recorded those. I already had them scripted, so I just word for word read from my script for these podcasts. I didn't do kind of the breakdown that I did with the YouTube videos because it is a podcast episode. Again, we'll see how that works out. Now, the last steps that I need to do here on my batching day are pretty important. I need to create the Google Drive folders and upload the files, the video files from the camera card into Google so my video editor can access them. I also need to record some screen tutorials. So that first YouTube video that I created, there were 3 different parts of the video that I wanted to share my screen. So I think what I'm gonna do is just do it on Loom. We've seen that work. That way I don't have to create multiple video files from my camera and upload it. I can just link it and send it to my video editor and she can download the video on Loom. I will still use my Blue Yeti though to do that. And then I will take the thumbnail photos that I created, put my Lightroom preset that I use so that all of my thumbnails look very similar. They have the same feeling, and upload them to Asana so my graphic designer can access them and can start working on them. So I do all of that in a batch day because, like I said, in the mornings, I just want to shoot the videos. So from like 9 a.m. to 11:30, focusing purely on just the video. For me, that's because this side of my house, there's a window on the other side of this camera. There's no sun in the morning on this side, but about 1 o'clock p.m., the sun comes over here and it just affects my lighting. So I always have to shoot in the morning. Then in the afternoon, it's more the post-production for me. It's getting the files uploaded, mapping out the script and letting my editor know, what kind of B-roll I want, what kind of text that I want, and getting those thumbnail photos sent to my designer as well. What questions do you have about batching? I know this concept seems kind of hard to get your head around sometimes, and I'm telling you, it's the only way I can stay consistent. I had to film on a Sunday, which isn't normal for me, but that's because I also need to be flexible with children. That's what I've learned very early on. I need to be flexible. I don't want to work weekends, but if I have to, it's because something just didn't happen in the week that I wanted to. So what is still kind of holding you up when it comes to figuring out batching? Now, in that video I did shoot today, if it's live on my YouTube channel, I will link it right up here, but I take you through the process of my entire workflow on YouTube so you can get a detailed step-by-step of everything that I did today on that video. Subscribe to this channel if you want more vlogs like this. If you got more ideas for vlogs that you want to see, leave them in the comments and I will see you in the next video. Bye.